Okay, not a huge fan of this angle, I'm not gonna lie, but it's fine, we're here. So, new location, new house, kind of. It's not a new house, so, I thought I made an 8th video. I have 7 uploaded right now, and I swear, I recorded one before I moved out of my apartment, but I was looking through my camera roll to upload it, and I couldn't find it. So, this one will be number 8, I guess, but, again, if I find it, or if maybe I just, like, didn't look hard enough, I'll post it as, like, 8.5, or, like, Schlate. I don't know if that's a word, between 7 and 8, Schlate, sounds German, but yeah, so, I moved out of my apartment, and moved in with just a family member, and now I get to sit outside all day, and my dog gets to chillax, and cool shit is happening, but just, I guess, like, a lot of updates. I don't even remember what I talked about last time, or what there even is to talk about. Just, I got a new job, so I've been there for about a month and a half, 2 months almost already. I actually just took my test yesterday to get my certification to become, like, you know, like an official healthcare officiant person, and I passed, so I'm certified now. And honestly, I'm really surprised at how much, like, this new job kind of, like, took a grip of me. Because, like, again, I'm pretty new, right? Like, I haven't actually been working, this for a while. This is my first healthcare job, and this is also my first job working with kids. So, I've low-key been sick since, like, February, but it's okay. I've also been very busy. Like, January was my birthday. February was moving out month. I also got my new job in February, so I started it in the beginning of February. So every day from 8 to 4, you're not hearing from me because I'm running around the clinic with kids. I'm also not allowed to have my phone, but that's not a big deal. I still get on my phone during the day, just whenever I'm on, like, a break or something. But yeah, HIPAA and whatever, we're not supposed to have our phones on our person, so I don't. And that's fine. But yeah, this is my official, like, first big boy job. I'm not working at a restaurant or, you know, like, a fucking clothes store anymore. I am an ABA therapist, so, or I do ABA therapy. I'm not a therapist per se, but I do ABA therapy for people. So I work with autistic children, and we have, like, every kid is different, obviously, and every kid has a different, like, plan, but basically every kid just kind of has, like, the hell was that, a bee? Anyways, every kid has their own little, like, plans that they have to run through, whether it's, like, tolerance, moving around rooms, just, you know, they're autistic. They have certain skills that they don't have, that they need to socially, like, flourish, and so we provide them with those skills. So, or at least we try. I actually really like it. I was not expecting to, well, I mean, I don't know what I was expecting out of this job. I've never worked a job like this before, so, you know, I was just I'm giving myself some time to, like, to open up to it, but I didn't even need any time to open up to it. Like, my second week, I was like, okay, so master's degree, school for this, like, what's got, you know. Yeah, I really, really, really like it, and it's pretty sustainable. I mean, it's a good schedule. It's like you're doing the same thing every day, but it's never the same day. It's always a different, like, every day is a new day. I'm not going over and folding t-shirts for 9 hours again. You know, I might see the same clients, but, like, obviously we're human beings. We're gonna do, like, you know, it's a different day every day. So I'm very happy that I have this job. Shit's going swell. I guess you could say I started talking to somebody. I'm not going to put that out there yet because I don't want to jinx anything or, you know, just look silly. But I did begin, I guess you could say, like, talking to, I'm trying to, we've only been talking for a little bit. I'm trying to, like, they don't live near me. They live like an hour and a half away. So, that's not that bad though. Like, seriously, they were like, oh, like, you're so sweet for wanting to try to make it work long distance. And I was like, long distance would be like California, like out of state. I mean, this is Texas, so like Dallas, that's long distance. But like San Antonio, Victoria, around here, like an hour or two difference. Nah, I'll even take Austin. Like, if you live in Austin, I don't give a shit. I'll date you. I don't know. It's not like I can drive within a day. If I have to fly to you, that's one thing, but I don't count that as long distance, especially if it takes less than a couple hours to physically be in each other's presence. Nah. So, but they live in Victoria. I've never even been to Victoria. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do there. So I've been, I'm gonna do some research, see if there's anything fun out there. Maybe one of these times we could try going to Corpus and doing stuff, because I know Corpus a lot better because I, you know, lived there and I still work there and have friends there. And like, I basically still go to Corpus almost every day, if not every other day. So, you know, Corpus is always there. But yeah, so that's happening and we'll see how that goes. They were really cool and I've enjoyed talking to them thus far. So we'll see how all that goes. And then, yeah, new job. Not really, actually. Nobody watches these anyways, so it's not like I'm getting myself into trouble here. I am about to completely change around my friend group because I am pretty annoyed with just everything that's going on, and I have there's a certain person that I became friends with, honestly, like, technically in college. We knew each other in high school, we went to school together, but, you know, we'd hang out all the time, we'd do work together, we smoke together, like, you know, we'll party together, go out together. Well, we got a job together. I got that last job that I had, and I got them hired, okay? Well, the thing about that is oh, that's a big ass bee. The thing about that is that they got themselves fired from that job because they said, oh, I got, what's the word, like, unlawfully terminated. That's not what happened there. They opened an investigation on her and she had enough absences and call-ins and evidence that people were like, hey, like, I can come pick you up and give you a ride, because she'd call in a lot for her car. And she'd be like, either no response, or she would be like, no, like, I'm already going to the shop to get it fixed. I'm sorry, but whenever you have a job that you have to, like, drive to, and other people are offering, like, you have to just take your car in on another day, on your day off. I know that you don't want to go do stuff on your day off because you want to have your day off, but that's on you. Okay. Well, I like my job so much, and my friend that got me hired onto this job also likes their job a lot. Well, my other friend was like, I'm gonna apply for y'all's job because I've done it before. Okay, so they get hired onto my job and fired from my old job. That's whatever, that's fine, I guess. I don't know. I figured out this past weekend that they got fucking fired from their last ABA job before they even got certified. So, that's a little red flaggy to me, because it's like, how do you get fired before you even get certified? Like, did you break HIPAA, or was it no call, no show? It was probably no call, no show. And you can't do that, because we got clients that depend on you, that are comfortable with you, like with me. Like, I have certain clients that if I were to not, like, show up there in some other random tech that they, like, aren't used to or haven't worked with yet, has to work with them, it's not going to be a super awesome day depending on the client. So this like job takes like a lot of responsibility on top of everything else. So they fired her for lack of dependability, not for drama, which there was also drama happening. There's not enough fucking time in this job to have no damn drama. Okay, we're out here getting the shit beat out of us by clients sometimes. We ain't got time for fucking drama. So hopefully this job, she's good and dependable and shows up on time, even with her broken ass fucking shitty cars. My car breaks down like every couple weeks, bro. I gotta go fix something on my car all the time. I still get to work. I had to drive other vehicles just to get to work at some point before. Okay? I live out of town. I live like 45 minutes away now. If my car's not fucking working, I'm gonna fucking walk to work if I have to. Like, that's what I don't understand. So she got herself fired from her last ABA job. And now she's hired at my exact location, my clinic, my everything. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Like, it's really fine. The issue is not her working. It's just, whenever I left my old job, she started actively talking shit about me. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Because I thought we were cool, and I've never had anything once to say about her, even though I'm obviously saying my things now. But the conclusion that I have made is that the reason why she started talking shit about me was because she knows that other people don't like me either. So I think she thinks that, oh, like, I was just, like, playing the role, like, playing the part. Like, I was just being nice to him because, you know, I wanted to make it, like be both sides. Trust me, I've been there before, okay? Like, don't get me wrong. I've played that role plenty of times. That's not the issue here. What the issue is that you're talking shit about me after I leave. Cool. Talk your shit. There was a certain scenario that happened a couple months ago where some of her liquor got drank by somebody. And cool. Not, like, that wasn't a cool thing. But, like, I'm sorry that happened. I didn't do it, though. She started going around telling people that the scenario, that was me. And I had this party a couple weeks ago at my apartment. And apparently she was gonna have an intervention with me about how I owe her money, owe her alcohol, blah, blah, blah. Party comes, that never happened. No drama was to be had. I'm not a drama person. I don't like drama, okay? I don't talk shit about people behind their backs whenever they leave their fucking job. I also take accountability for the things that happen that I do. My actions have consequences, and I take accountability for them. It's my grandpa right there. She don't. I feel like a lot of people don't, though. It's not just like her. But anyways, long story short, she's being messy and doesn't know how to be messy, and she's just saying shit, and I think she's like not even remembering the shit that she's saying. And she's just being weird. Just being weird. And I'm not about that. And the other day we went out and we got Irish goodbye by her and her other friend that we're all friends with. The thing is we're adults. You could say, hey, we don't want to go to this place. We're going to go here instead. That's fine. But we went into a bar, like a bar restaurant. I go to the bathroom, I come back, they're gone. I realize they didn't even walk in with us. And I'm like, oh, wait, where did they go? I look, they're fucking walking back to the car to go to Wingstop. So I texted them, I'm like, or going back to the car. They were going to Wingstop. Well, we didn't know. We got separated, we were worried. Those are our friends. We care about our friends and their safety and well-being. So I text them, and she goes, oh, we went to Wingstop. We needed food. You can come join if you want. We already have full fucking drinks. This place that we're sitting at, you can order food, and it's good food. It's probably honestly the same fucking price as Wingstop. Wingstop isn't cheap, okay? It's good food. I really do like that restaurant. And their drinks are good. So we were like, let's go here and end off the night because this is a good place. They're gone. They go to Wingstop, and I'm like, I text them. They text me. They said, oh, we went to Wingstop. Join if you want. You know, it would have been nice to know before you left. You know? And I was like, you know, we're sitting at a restaurant. So we'll be here. We're gonna finish our drinks. We'll be here. Didn't text anymore after that. They, I guess, went to Wingstop. So we went to Wingstop because we were like, you know what? Wingstop does sound pretty good. So we all jumped in the car after we were done with our drinky drinks. We go to Wingstop, get Wingstop, eat at Wingstop, leave, drop them off, go home. So, just weird. And after all the shit talking, apparently, that was done at work, and all that bullshit, and that weird shit on Friday, I was just like, okay, dude, I think I'm going to distance myself. Oh, and something else that she said. She said that she was like, oh, Jordan stopped hanging out with everybody after he got that new job, blah, blah, blah. First off, I've been very busy, moving, all this other shit. Second off, I live out of town now, so if you need to hang out with me, you need to let me know a day in advance. Third off, I've tried to hang out with them multiple times. They only want to hang out if it's in like a group setting. Whatever, fine. I don't care. But don't go around getting mad and blaming me for not hanging out with anybody. Whenever I've tried to hang out with you, even though I'm super busy, and you've always, and again, fine, you're mowing your lawn. How many times a fucking month do you mow your goddamn lawn? Because every time I try to go hang out, it's always her having to mow her fucking lawn. Or something. So I just stopped asking to hang out. She just got hired at my job. She gonna understand why I quit hanging out with people very soon. I'm sorry, but you have to be mentally locked in at my job. You cannot, it's autistic children. You have to be on it, you know? And it's not daycare. This is not daycare. We are not babysitting your kids. We are running a program with them to get them prepared for the real world, society and other socialization shit. It's not just a walk in the fucking park. I got kids that I gotta wear sleeves on me because they'll bite you. And they run away all the time. Or they are smacking themselves in the fucking head so hard, I'm like, dude, you're gonna concuss yourself. Some of these kids, man, they worry me a little bit because I'm afraid that they're gonna hurt themselves and other people. That's all. But they need the help. I'm here for the help. This is my job. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying this job requires a lot, and we'll see if she makes the cut. So, yeah, but that's just weird. I'm 24. We're 24, 23 grown-ass fucking people. Why are you still beefing with high schoolers? She was beefing with high schoolers at our old job. They're fucking high school kids. Of course they're gonna act like that. They're all fucking children. They're fucking children. But Victoria is regressing, and I just said their name. That's my friend's name. Sorry. Again, I hope nobody watches this, and if y'all fucking watch this, well, this is how I really fucking feel. It's just, they are reverting back to a high school brain because they were working with a bunch of fucking high school kids. So yeah, of course you're gonna start acting like a fucking high schooler again, running around, running your mouth off to people. That's what high schoolers do. So hopefully, whenever she gets hired at this job, if she doesn't get fucking fired within a couple weeks or whatever, maybe she'll grow up a little bit and her frontal lobe will fucking develop. I don't know. Maybe. But anyways, that's just, I'm annoyed a little bit because I'm I have other things to deal with and think about. So anyways, but yeah, so that's going on. I think that's kind of dumb. I'm talking to somebody, but yeah, and then again, it's not even just that friend either. It's so many fucking people. Excuse me, this is bad of me, but I still will occasionally go and check on some of my ex partners or ex-girlfriends social media stuff just to see if they're dead or not, or which boy or person they're tormenting this time. Well, one of my exes, my most previous ex, is over here boo-hooing about how oh, I'm so unlovable and everybody gave up on me, blah blah blah. No, girl, I stayed with you for a whole year even though you would cheat on me, serially cheat on me, break up with me to go on dates with other people and then get back with me the day after the date because they were boring or they weren't me, would degrade me in public, would, again, just treated me really bad. I felt like she's possibly a chaser. I think she is, because she only wants trans men. I don't know, it's fucking weird. Like, she literally tried dating somebody because she thought that they were a trans man, but they're a trans woman, and then she was like, oh, I don't want to date you anymore, but we can be friends. Like, that's weird shit. That's weird shit. Okay? Like, fucked up. And on top of all that, again, like, she's just fucking evil, and I tried really, really hard to stick with it and to give her, you know, space and time and commitment, and she fucked it up real bad. I actually haven't had a partner since her, because what the fuck was that? So yeah, and now she's over here like, no one will ever love me. No, they won't, because you can't even love yourself enough to not be fucking psycho. So I begged her to go to therapy. I begged her to get on meds. She didn't until after I left. And now that I'm peaceful in my life, it's like, suddenly, since she has no one else to torment her, since she knows that, like, I don't care anymore. If she wants, like, I'm not gonna lie, she does cross my mind often, but because, again, she's been one of the most traumatic experiences I've ever had in my life. So a lot of the reason why I am the way I am today, right now, is because of her and all the bad shit that she did to me. And she kind of made me grow up very quickly in terms of, like, what every single, like, red flag ever could look like she would do to me. And so now I know, like, what to look out for. And she definitely raised my standards, and raised the bar, because she was so bad. I evaluated and recognized that I deserve more and I want more for myself. So I've been working on it for years, and now I'm here and I have a great job. I finished my education. I get paid pretty well. Apparently it's like the highest paying company in Corpus for the ABA stuff, because there's a couple. Cool. I didn't know that. And yeah, now that I'm up, suddenly she's not. Well, that's on her. I don't know. You just gotta do it. I worked my ass off. Okay? Like, I worked my ass off. So, this is the actions of my consequences for the last couple years, or consequences of my actions, whatever. My consequence, which consequence isn't necessarily a bad word. I worked really hard. My actions were working hard, working on myself, working on my friendships, working on loving myself. The consequences of that have been good friendships, good jobs, possibly good partner. Just saying. It works. The manifestation, the wanting, the thinking, I've just been working really hard, and I'm a little tired, but I'm taking my rest out here, especially, I mean, like, this place is just out in the open, you know, country. It's a nice break. I think I really needed this. After all these years and after all this shit, I really needed this, so it's actually been really good for me. I come out here and I sit outside and read my books, or watch my TikToks, play with my dog. It's honestly been, this 2026 has been the best, like, calendar year so far for me, starting from January, in terms of just, like, not wanting to fucking throw myself off the goddamn, like, a bridge. So, that's all. And, yeah, I don't really know what else to update, or, like, what else to say. Usually these things are almost 30 minutes, and it's already hitting 25. But, yeah, and so I'm out here now. Got my nails done for my friend at her Cosmo school in Corpus. Sorry. And yeah. Life ain't too bad right now. I don't know what else to say. I guess I'll stop the video here. Again, I hope that whatever the fuck is going on with this little friend group thing right now, I've been distancing myself for a reason, and now I know that it was a good reason. Like, I'm not crazy in my reasonings. I will always learn the truth. So I'm friends with everyone. So whatever you be telling people will come back to me. That's all. That's what you got to know about me, is that whatever gets said, it's going to come back to me. And I try my best. I don't like everyone, and not everyone likes me, but I try my best to be professional and friendly and civil with everyone. That's where y'all fuck up. You want to go talk shit and think that I won't hear it? I will. And that's okay, because I'm not going to say anything back. But I'm just saying. So. But yeah. So, I'm going to wrap it up here. Hopefully no one watches this, and if you do, anyways, see ya.